is absolutely beautiful. We've got all the glitter, we've got all the sparkle, but you are one of the most fierce drivers in the fleet. How are you going to be able to balance it all? And you know what? She is a beautiful unicorn. She's Sparkle Smash, but she's bold, and we cannot wait to get out here and show you guys and bring Sparkle Smash to life and show you how fierce that we can be on the track. I know these boys aren't going to like to be beat by a unicorn, so I'm coming for you and I'm ready to smash the competition. Monster Jam fans, get loud for Caleb Wood, Sparkle Smash.
It looks like a Cybertruck here.
BK, what can you say? We've already touched on it. Sparkle Smash looks phenomenal. The fire suit looks
There's no sorting, there's no judges, there's a winner, there's a winner.
Racing at World Finals is 90% mental.
It's just next level. It's the best of the best.
Winning racing at Monster Jam World Finals would be like the biggest dream come true.
Gotta get another LA, look out.
This is where legends are born.
The first competition of tonight's event is the JCB Racing championship. All 24 trucks have been seeded into the bracket based on last night's qualifying, with the fastest 8 trucks receiving that automatic entry to round 2. Coming up first, we have 16 trucks that are going to race head-to-head with the fastest 8 trucks from round 1 also advancing on into round 2. So without further ado, SoFi Stadium, let me hear you get loud for the JCB Racing World Championship.
Kicking things off in the red lane is the reigning, defending, racing world champion from Paris, Texas, Tristan England, JCB Digatron. His opponent in the blue lane, a man that set a world record for being fast in a monster truck from Carmel, North Carolina, Bryce Kenny, the Brooklyn Mohawk Warrior. These two have faced off in the past. It is a 5-1 advantage over their careers in favor of Tristan England and the JCB Digatron. Okay, each one of these competitors spent a season with you on Stadium Championship Series East. How does it stack up? Bryce Kenny versus Tristan England.
Well, we are in for a treat for our very first head-to-head competition to kick things off here in JCB Racing Championship. Of course, the reigning world finals champion. They are in their respective lanes as they get ready.
They are set on their lines. Let's go, green! Meanwhile, some bad luck. Our first DNF of the night.
Yeah, he beat Williams Escalade. What was his name?
Bunch of Jam fans already
Say the name up there. Okay.
finals. I am
think
joined
so,
by
like,
Connor Bowers, that's going to be Bernard and Black Girls Crew Chief. Now, a little bit of trouble already in intros there. What's going on in the back?
So when you come out, he said that his truck felt like it was like low RPMs kind of, but he hit the gas and like cut out. Right here where Dragon was, the truck just died. And he started back up and we saw some flames coming out of the headers. I really don't know what's going on. My team's down there trying to figure it out. Mark Cole, Jeff Bauer, Eddie, all of them. They're awesome guys. They're definitely going to get it back out of here. Possibly a EFI issue with fuel tech, maybe electrical, but we're figuring it out right now.
And I always say that we are truly at the mercy of these Monster Jam trucks. You can truly only do so much up here. Like you said, you have a great team back in the pits. And this is kind of an issue that you guys have had before, right?
Yeah, we had some issues with Cole's truck before, like yesterday. It almost seems like what they do because it was going a little bit good.
He was an asshole.
When we got to
He might have
Denver,
been a
this
good
when the
driver.
issue started. We thought we overcame them in Philly, but it looks like they might have followed us here, but we'll get it back out.
Thank you so much for your time, Connor.
I didn't realize.
Our next matchup is all the way from Louisiana in the red lane. From Lafayette, it's Caleb Soldier Fortune. And her opponent racing in the blue lane, also from Lafayette, Louisiana, Cody Saucier Dragon. These two have faced off an incredible 16 times in their Monster Jam careers. Coming up next, racing in arena. Now they're set. Let's go green.
That's right. Keep in mind that he is leading the race lane. So that means that he should be the automatic fans. But I'm just waiting the official word from our Monster Jam officials. And it is confirmed. The Velociraptor will advance on into round 2, and he will see Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger.
Here's the thing, Kate. Now, neither one of these drivers are going to get inside. When you look at that look at the Velociraptor, nothing about the his progress in field by Lucas Stabilizer. We are going to toss it down to Casey G, who is standing by in the pits. Casey, what do you got for us?
Guys, after intros, his max speed is having some problems
So if he was to keep going,
the late breaker back
jump into a speed like the
right now. After intros, he noticed that he had no second gear. So wanted to give you an idea of what was going on. They're swapping out the transmission. These trucks generate a lot of power, 1,500 horsepower, and the transmission takes all of that power and delivers it to the driver. It transfers it with the transmission. These trucks have 2 gears, and they also have reverse.
That was the dinosaur though too. I think there's 3 dinosaurs. There's Raptor, Jurassic Attack, and another one.
On the planetary, on the inside of that cylinder, you have all of these little clutches. Well, there's a band that closes around the cylinder. That's what activates first gear. When the band releases, it activates all of the little clutches on the inside of the cylinder, and that's what activates second gear. Well, the clutches are kind of like a brake pad. After a while, the friction will wear off, and they'll start to slip everywhere, and then they can use second gear. So they're currently working on swapping out that transmission. There's a lot going on back here in the pits, but luckily our crew is the best in the world at what they do. Typically, we make a transmission swap in about 15 to 20 minutes if there are no other issues. So I will keep you updated on Blake Ranger and Maxie as we advance further in the racing bracket.
Jurassic Attack is the Triceratops.
Coming up next, racing in the red lane, making her World Finals main field debut, Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Her opponent racing in the blue lane from North Jackson, Ohio, the 2018 Showdown winner, Corey Rummel, Megalodon. This is the first time these 2 competitors have ever faced off in Monster Jam Racing, and we're going to get set right now.
We're gonna get some insight right now from Matt Tony, driver of Gravedigger.
Man, that was a perfect pass from Jamie Sullivan right there. That's exactly what you want to see. Man, she came into the last turn with some speed, made a perfect clean pass, hammered down, and that right there was going to win races in that lane, and she did a perfect job right there.
We're awaiting the official time from Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. There it is, an 18.614.
Unbelievable turn of events right there for Monster Mutt Dalmatian, but I've been given word we saw the issues with Cole Bernard and the Black Pearl. He will not be able to compete here in round 1 of the JCB Racing World Championships. That means his would-be opponent, Dalton Leitner, and Jurassic Attack will advance automatically. Reason being, they don't need a time in round 1 because lane choice was going to go to the driver with the automatic bye into round 2. So Jurassic Attack is moving on. Black Pearl headed home. Coming up next, racing in the red lane, Mr. Excitement, the only driver to ever appear in every single World Finals, Jim Keller. In the blue lane, from Whittier, California, Armando Castro. Armando Castro with a record of 9-1 over Brianna Mahan. He looks to make it 10 and move on. She looks to get some retribution on the biggest stage. Let's go. What a matchup we have on our hands. Up first, in the red lane, from Houston, Texas, Cole Stevens, Thunder Roars.
I want Thunder Roars to win.
And his opponent, in the blue lane, from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, Kristen Anderson, Grave Digger. This is only the first stadium meeting between these two of all time, and it happens in Los Angeles. Let's go! Let's take a look up at the video board and see where things stand with round one of the JCB Racing World Finals Championship now in the rearview mirror. Okay, I mean, this thing was electric from start to finish. You take a look up at the video board, really bad luck out of the gate for Bryce Kenny and the Great Lakes Mohawk Warrior, but that means we got a marquee matchup between Tristan England and Tyler Menningen in round number two. We move on, we go from Lafayette, Louisiana, right back to Lafayette, Louisiana. Cody Saucier takes down Caleb Blood, and now he's got a date with Blake Frazier.
That's right, we've got Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger. We'll be taking on our last chance qualifier winner, David Olford and Velociraptor. Wasn't able to finish the race, John, because of Lucas Stabilizer impeding the race lane. Nonetheless, he moves on into round two. Weston Anderson, Grave Digger, will be going up against Jamie Sullivan and Wasserlund Dalmatian. So two arena racers there as we move on to round two on the other side.
And then we see great luck for Jurassic Attack, bad luck for Black Pearl. Jurassic Attack, like I mentioned earlier, will move on automatically, which means Dalton Whitener will face off against Todd LeDuc for the very first time ever in their careers. It was an unbelievable race pass, maybe a perfect race pass for Zach Garner and Wildside as he takes down Avenger and Jim Kohler. That means he's got a date with another multiple-time World Finals champion in Adam Anderson and Grave Digger.
That's right, and then we move on right now to Bakugan, Dragonoid, and Camden Murphy going up against Armando Castro, El Toro Loco, and that final head-to-head matchup in round two, Bori Musawa Sami going up against Colt Stevens and Thunder Loris.
Gotta get the freestyle.
This is round two of the JCB Racing World Championship. The 8 drivers who advance from round one into round two will now be matched up against those additional 8 drivers who receive that automatic bye into round two. Keep in mind that the winners of this next part of the event will make it
kick it off in round 2 like we did in round 1 with the reigning champion in the red lane, Tristan England, and the JCB Digatron. His opponent, the man with the best racing record in all of Monster Jam this season, from Oskaloosa, Iowa, Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. These two split their season matchups right down the middle with 4 wins apiece. What do you say, Los Angeles? The perfect time to break the tie on the biggest stage. A little bit of a staging battle right there. They look like they're set. Let's go green.
Tristan England, JCB Digatron.
At least he loses,
A
Cole.
new fastest time, and he needed every second of it. Kay, the champion, lives on and makes it to the quarterfinals.
Absolutely insane. What a race between these two. They've been racing head-to-head all season long on Sega Championship Series East. As we take a look at that time, the new fast time, 17.967.
That's Max Destruction. Max D.
Who would have thought you would have to win races from Lafayette, Louisiana? But that's where we are here in the other LA. Advancing from round 1, Cody Saucier, Dragon. His opponent, racing, taking his first appearance in the main field from Lafayette, Louisiana, is Blake Ranger, Max D. These two have faced off 4 times in the past with all 4 wins going to Cody Saucier and Dragon. Hey, what a moment it would be for Blake Ranger to get some retribution right now.
Absolutely. These two are waiting for those staging lights that are lit at the far end of the race lane there at the opposite end of the end zone. Now keep in mind, to all of our fans, outside yellow lights means our drivers need to fire their engines and head to the starting line.
Hey, I've just been given word by the Monster Jam officials that Max D is not shutting off for the mandatory RII test, which means he's having some trouble either staying fired or maybe he won't refire if they shut him off. It's not good right now for Max D.
Well, also keep in mind, KCG reported that he had swapped the transmission. Was there something else that they didn't see during that transmission swap?
It's possible. Sometimes these Monster Jam technicians, once they get inside of the truck, they will do the best that they can to diagnose all the issues. But here in World Finals, it's a quick turnaround, and his crew chief may not have had the time to work on another issue.
That's right, that engine is still fired and we're still awaiting our Monster Jam officials to let us know. You can see our USA Drag safety officials are giving some hand signals right now to our drivers.
And you can see Blake Ranger taking his hands off the steering wheel. That's giving the cue to the officials, and I think he has shut off.
Definitely, you can hear the engine has shut off, so now we await those staging lights. Again, outside yellow lights means our drivers need to fire their engines, head to the starting line. We are going to wait for those 2 yellow lights. I'm getting word that his crew chief, his UNOH technician, is coming out right now to the floor.
Could be a jump box situation here. Maybe they're trying to refire him now that he's been shut off.
I just heard potentially RII issues. 60-second clock is there. We see Wyatt Havens, crew chief for Max D, hustling out there right now. The 60-second clock is up. You can see it right there on the video board.
I think that was Brad Hilson alongside him. He was one of the best technicians Monster Jam has ever had. I mean, Wyatt is great, but it's good to have 2 folks down there, and it seems like he was fired there for a second.
We see right now we're coming upon the 30-second mark right now for Blake Ranger and Max D. This is not how he wants his World Finals to start and end right here in the JCB Racing World Finals Championship.
Okay, if he can't get this going in the next few seconds, Scooby-Doo and Brianna Mahan would get another chance at life. She'd come back as our fastest loser. He's fired
brain is out of the window. A little frustration, I think, there as well.
And can you blame them in this spot? First time ever competing in World Finals.
You can see the USHRA safety official saying,
Yeah, we're doing the flag.
and I'm getting official word that Max D is done.
Okay, that's some bad luck right there for Blake Granger. And you hear the reaction from these fans. We feel it, you guys, certainly. We got a feel for Blake Granger. So many Max D fans here in the house, as always. So a little bit of bad luck, but Brianna Mahan is coming back driving Scooby Doo. She is our fastest loser.
Alright, Monster Jam fans, one of the best parts about me hanging out every single time I come out to Monster Jam is being able to interact with some really cool fans. Now, really quickly, I would love for you to introduce yourself and just tell everyone who you're here with today.
My name is Phil. I'm here with my family, my beautiful family, my daughter, my son, and my beautiful wife.
That's right.